Reporting for Live at 5. Here with me is Farmer Bob and agronomist Ann. Could you two tell me where you are right now?
Well, we're west of Hampton, Iowa at my farm, more particular in my alfalfa field, clover field / thingamajig.
Alright, what seems to be the problem here?
Well, as you can tell, my clover field is turning discolored. It has like pink tips kind of and honeydew on it, and I've noticed that it is stunted, so the growth, so I think there's a problem here.
Agronomist Ann, are there any clues or symptoms that'll help us in finding out what's the problem?
Well, a lot of people like to think that it's a herbicide that causes this, but it's not a herbicide. If we look closer at it, it's probably an insect that's causing the problem with the clover.
Is there a story behind this problem?
Well, it kind of showed up before my last cutting, and I guess I harvested it, and now it's just getting worse. So,
what kind of testing was done to figure out what was the problem here?
We used a sweep net test, and we went through the clover field, and we were able to collect some of the insects that were in the clover, and then we were able to determine what kind of insect was causing the problem.
Alright. What did you do next?
Well, we determined that it was a potato leaf hopper. Here is the potato leaf hopper. It is the small lime green bug with the milky white eyes.
Does this bug do anything to affect the yield of this crop?
yeah, it makes it smaller, harms it, but I don't know, I'm mad. I don't deserve this. I'll have to harvest this now and just take it, take the bad stuff away, and maybe some of the stupid bugs will go away. And then I'll scout it before the next thing comes up, and then if I still have it, then I'll have to spray.
Agronomist Ann, do you have any suggestions for Farmer Bob for any changes for next year?
Well, these bugs don't really live here. They come up on the jet stream in the spring, so she'll just have to look for them again next year, and hopefully they won't be here.
Alright. Well, this has been Farmer Bob and Agronomist Ann with me today, and I've been reporting for Live at 5. Have a good day.
QRA. Out here in Boom, Iowa, on a farm with Farmer Hope and agronomist Bryce. So Farmer Hope, what is our problem out here?
Well, the other day I was out looking in my field, and I noticed that there are some yellow beans in my field. I pulled up a plant, and I noticed that the nodules weren't as thick as they should be, and that the root system also wasn't as thick.
And what is the story behind all this?
My field has a low pH balance, and it has a poor drainage system, and it's calcareous soil.
And Bryce, what was the testing done to figure all this out?
Well, first of all, we figured out that was iron deficiency what was your problem. And we figured it out by some samples that we pulled out of this field. We figured out the smaller plant has no nodules or less nodules and small root system. And this bigger plant here has some nodules right here and some bigger roots. See right there? Okay? We can tell that this one has a higher iron density and this one has low.
Alright, could this impact her yields at all?
This can impact it greatly. Almost up to 100%.
Oh my word.
Yeah, and what can she do for next year?
She could change the type of soybeans that she put in so it's tolerant to the higher pHs that she has in this ground.
Alright, well that is all. Thank you for taking the time, Farmer Hope and agronomist Bryce. That is all from KKQRA. Levi Hughes, and have a fine day.
Infestation in the Ames area. Here we go.
Holy crap, there's a dead body here!
Don't worry about it. We're here for the crops.
Oh, whatever.
This is Dr. Pellup Peterson with the Iowa State University. He is an agronomist, and he will explain what happened here at this field.
What we noticed is that there were some spots appearing on these leaves a short while ago, and it's more on the sides of the field than what it is in the middle of the field. We go into the middle of the field and there aren't as many symptoms. So yeah, we have some problems with the leaves being burnt.
What has happened here?
What has happened here is some spray damage.
And how did you determine it was spray damage?
We determined it was spray damage is that the leaves were being burnt. There is more symptoms on the sides of the field, close to the middle, versus the middle of the field where there aren't as many symptoms.
What lab work did you do to find this solution?
To find the burning of the leaves from other pests or herbicides, we don't really have to do any lab work, but we did do lab work to confirm that it wasn't any other type of fungus or bacteria. So we did a process called isolation, and we also looked at the leaves under a microscope to confirm that.
How will this affect the yields the next year?
At this stage, it shouldn't affect the yields right now.
How can this be prevented from happening next year?
Farmer Brown, adjacent to Farmer Joe's field here, just has to learn next year he cannot spray when it's windy.
There you have heard it, viewers. This is Urgent News with Chaz Cahill, and I'm out.